Hi, I'm Sarah Spiros. I'm one of the teachers here at Transform Power Yoga in Haymarket, Virginia. I got interested in yoga through horseback riding. I started physical therapy when I was about 18 years old, just for a collection of damage over time, scar tissue in my joints, stiffness. And I was told at 25 I'd start showing signs of being crippled, 35 I'd definitely have a limp, so I started yoga to help prevent that. One of the first things I noticed when I started yoga was the impact that my life experiences had had on my body, where I held tension, stiffness, how uneven I was, why I had back pain at night at 18 years old. And through yoga, I slowly got to watch that melt away as I worked it out, moved scar tissue around, gained flexibility, and I realized I was using about 1/10 of what my body was capable of. And I realized the more I did yoga, the less things hurt, the easier they became, the stronger I felt, the calmer I was in the ring. I had a moment where I could breathe before I reacted, and the longer my muscles lasted. I did competitive horseback riding for a couple years when we first moved here, up until about 4 years ago when I, for no other reason, I decided that I really wanted to focus on school. I had started yoga and it just kind of drifted away. But my competitive riding even increased. I was calmer in the ring. I could make decisions a little bit quicker just by learning to breathe through the intense moments. And my reaction time in my muscles was faster. I could think something and do it almost that instant instead of thinking, okay, squeeze this leg to do this, and then having to actually do it. And I could pretty much simultaneously do the two at the same time. Once I started yoga, I was definitely able to compete more effectively in the ring and out of the ring. My muscle memory, thanks to yoga, is better in horseback riding. I, since we opened the studio, haven't had that much time to ride, and it's one of those things that my muscles still remember. It's almost like it never went away, that I rode yesterday when it may not have been for weeks. In 2015, I started getting into Spartan races, thanks to one of our clients here. And these are obstacle course races ranging from 3 to, the one I do, 3 to 15. And they're just really mentally and physically challenging. You run in the woods, you climb ropes, do monkey bars, carry logs and like buckets filled with rocks, and they're really challenging. And I have to admit, I kind of winged it this year. I didn't do anything other than yoga and run. And I think the yoga is the only reason I was able to finish. I was slow as all get out. But I completed every race. I didn't get disqualified, and I'd only been running a mile a day as opposed to the 3 to 15 I should have been. And I noticed that if I did yoga after one of these big races, the next day I could walk around and not want to cry. I could go up and down a flight of stairs. So I have to say yoga really helped me physically conquer things I didn't know I was capable of. So the aspects of yoga that helped me most through my Spartan races, in my opinion, are the flexibility. I got to work through a lot of lactic acid that had stored up in my muscles over time, as well as gaining this huge range of motion in my shoulders that came in handy when I got myself into a couple tight situations trying to just wing it through these obstacles. Also, the ability to breathe. Our practice is very intense in a good way. It's provoking, and you have to come into your breath and just kind of allow yourself to be in the moment. No, it doesn't feel great, but you're okay. You can be here, you can breathe and work your way out of it. And I pretty much did that the entire race from start to finish, going, it'll end eventually. Just breathe, you'll be okay. And sure enough, I'd blink my eyes and there would be the finish line. I believe that ability to breathe through comes in handy in all aspects of your life. Not only just physical, like cleaning. There's days where I really don't want to take care of my ferret, which got handed down to me. And silly things like that, where you just sit there and you're like, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to talk to so-and-so. I don't want to do it. If you take that moment just to breathe, you can kind of come back to reality and get out of that form of I don't want, I can't, and just be able to be like, I can, I'm okay, and go through it.